All right. Looks like I am alive. I don't feel like it, but I am alive. Okay, go. And hello, Barry. All right. It has been a long time. I've actually been sick for the past week. Yeah. I decided to catch a flu, and that flu decided I was its permanent resident for like the past week. It's actually still not gone, so we'll see how well I manage during this stream. But hello everyone, how is everyone doing? Is everyone having a good weekend? I'm glad to be back. Anyone else glad to see me back? No, just me? Alright then. Okay. Thank you, Barry. Alright. Let us just get into it then. We are playing some Baldur's Gate. And I decided that I was going to start from the beginning again. From the very beginning, back to the character creation screen, because there's actually a few things I wanted to change about my character. So I have actually played a fair bit of Baldur's Gate when I last streamed, and I found out that I have been missing a lot of content when I was busy streaming this. So decided, yeah, let's go back. Let's start from the very beginning. I'm still gonna play as my warlock. As you can see, I tried to get as much of the details. Sorry, let me just get all the settings right. I think I got all the physical attributes pretty much the same. I kind of did that 10 minutes before we started streaming, so we're still going to be a warlock. We're still going to take Eldritch Blast, because what's wrong with you if you don't want that? As for my second cantrip, I mean, I don't really see myself using any of the other cantrips, if I gotta be honest. Actually, Bone Chill is actually pretty good. Hello, welcome. Bone Chill is actually pretty good. I think I might actually get Bone Chill. Because sometimes people like to heal, and that's very naughty of them. Okay, subclass. Last time I did Warlocks in service of the Fiend, work towards corrupting destructive ends. I think I went for Great Old Ones. Actually change which I can change which spells I use anyway. So I think I'll go with the Great Old One. Actually pretty good. What is this one's? Nah. I'm gonna go with Great Old Ones. Alright, spells. let's look at spells I want. This we're mainly going to be like my main attack spell is going to be Eldritch Blast anyway, so let's get some good support spells. This is actually pretty good. Well as Hellish Rebuke. Very good one. Doesn't really matter, like we'll eventually get everything else. Background, we went for Guild Artisan, I think. Although... Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Let's go with Noble. Alright, attributes. Oh, here we go. Alright, so we can't put Charisma over 18 at the start. Now, last time I used Wisdom and other things as a dump stat, but oh boy, did I not know. I'm going to be using Dexterity as a dump stat. Screw Dexterity. And there's a reason why I would use Dexterity as a dump stat, because there is an item you can get later in the game that instantly gives you 18 Dexterity. Gloves of Dexterity. So, having low dexterity is not a problem. Especially since I don't plan on using weapons. So, then I will put my other points into... Don't really need wisdom, but I'll keep it at 10. Although maybe I do want wisdom because of the illicit powers. Although I don't know how many... wants to bother. I would totally go for 15 intelligence rather. And we'll put the bonus on, well, intelligence. That's a nice little bit of min-maxing. We'll see how that goes. I know a lower dexterity means I have a lower armor class, but I think I can live with it until we get the gloves. 'Cause that's just like free 10 points to my character sheet if that in that case. Alright. I think this is a good design. Far better than our first run. Tav. No, you are Darth the Second. Maybe it's a good thing that I made his background noble. Proceed. I don't care. We've been through this. So we'll just skip the intro scene. Good, everything working. Looks like none of my equipment has broken down in the week that I haven't been streaming. Oh, look at me sleeping. Little warlock baby. Let's go. The old Mind Flayer ship.
Dead. Good.
Right. Oh yeah. Since this holds on until I sleep. Hello Sandy, welcome, welcome. I can already just put this on already. I don't need to touch that really. I'll touch it anyway.
Oh, I feel better.
Through the sphincters. Okay, last time I ignored this particular... Yes, 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 you're trapped. I get it. You know, I have played this game several times and I still ignored this particular thing. But I think I should do it this time. Because experience. Well, I'm hoping it gives... Well, hope it gives experience. Hello. Never did this. Never did this before. Yeah.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Ugh.
Please. Before they return. They return. A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the Mind Flayers who abducted you.
The enemy. So many enemies.
You know, it's a talking brain, an intelligence devourer. Yeah, I'm just gonna destroy it. What? No experience? I'm upset. I didn't do that just for an interesting bit of dialogue. I wanted to get experience. Okay, and now we have to go and meet Lizelle. Hello, angry lady.
Abomination. This is your end. Your head throbs.
Well, you're
and
also
your
an
skin
abomination,
tingles.
so...
Visions rush past. A dragon swing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes. Oh, my head. What is this? Skvar, you are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day.
Ugh, don't say that
Together,
name.
we might survive. Who am I? Your only chance of survival.
Doubtful.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane. You bow, or you
Go do your slicey thing.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Ugh. That's disappointing.
I will not know failure.
Survival is all that matters.
Stab it. Very good.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle.
Wanna pick up any of that stuff?
To the helm.
No, but first we must loot everyone. There is a chest this side. Yeah, I did just look at that one. Isn't there a chest? What am I thinking of again? I don't believe I'm failing to remember. Ready.
Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Through the sphincter, yes.
Gate machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Well, if we push this button, they die. I will. Hold your horses, woman. I keep collecting these things and I still have absolutely no idea. Still have absolutely no idea what to do with them. Yeah, we'll come back for you, Shadowheart. First, we have to go over here. Get this key.
Skvar. How many hosts of these gay infected? Dazed woman.
Look
is
at this
trapped
thing.
inside the pod.
you have this.
Room. But for what?
Hello, Lapis. Long time no see. How are you?
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A change her.
Yes, the guy or woman changes.
For it's our turn.
Yeah, I've been ill the past week. Glad to hear it. I too am alive, surprisingly. Alright. Let's go and touch this.
The console appears dormant. The console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate? The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine. This device is different from the one that caused the other captive to transform. Perhaps it will open the nearby pod. Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Wow, a nat
Feel
20.
The biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
You are out. Come on, get yourself up.
Damn thing was going to be my coffin.
Your mind lurches.
You keep dangerous company. I did. They'll have to wait. Let me come with you. We can get off Shadowheart.
Yeah, come on.
Finally. She's right.
Experience. That's what I like to see. Yes, get out the way. Alright. To the helm.
We're nearing the helm.
Yes.
Put you in charge, Kenyan.
Yeah, I don't care about your squabbling. Yeah. They sound like an aircraft from the Jensens.
Draw. Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Ow. And you die. Actually, I think that hellish rebuke was completely pointless. Oh well.
Done.
I am fury. I am death.
No choice but to keep going.
Got to move.
Hmm. Can you even be hurt by fire, actually? Oh yeah, you can. And typical Shadow Heart is useless. Actually never noticed this the last time I played this.
These boots have seen everything.
Well, that felt underwhelming.
Victory awaits. Ready. Onward.
Any others? No.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Victory awaits. Make way.
What should I do?
For your spine is mine.
If this ship hits the ground, we're dead.
Need to find a way forward.
Avoid that. Oh. I wouldn't expect there to be any real loot here. Come on, Lizelle, you're better than that.
Can't afford to let up. On I go.
Alright. Have a good one, Lapis. Thanks for coming by and saying hi.
The Helm's alien transponder. You made it in time.
Oh, I wouldn't want to touch that. Bye-bye, Lapis. Ugh. I know how that feels. Yes, pull the flesh cord. Oh boy, it's hot today. Feels like an oven in here. Everything loading in. I'm gonna kill you two. Someone cast emergency feather fall.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. Other than the infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
Oh, there is no clock ticking. Alright. Here we go.
Can't slow down.
I wonder what would happen if you had to, like, avoid Shadowheart. Brings up a good question, because I'm not, for this particular playthrough, I'm not planning on romancing any of the characters. And whoever I choose as my team is gonna be my team. I'm gonna try and play the game without having to chop and change people. So, I definitely want Kalak, because Kalak is legitimately my favorite character in the game so far. You know, I freaking hate Asteron as a character, but him as a thief is pretty useful. There are certain areas that I need to dismantle a lot of traps. Ugh, but having to deal with that asshole on my team does not... There's no point in having Will in my team, because Will, that's just another warlock. Gale as a spellcaster can be very useful, so probably have Gale. Choices. True, I am sitting here. No, I mean, I just want to be able to know which group I'm going to be sticking with. if we picked characters based off of their alignment, if I wanted to play with an all good cast, that would mean I would be playing with Will, Kalek, and Gale, because they're all the good leaning side of the party. Which Pokemon fan game? You know what? Fine. We'll have Shadowheart in the team. A cleric is still useful to have in a team. As much as she annoys me. Welcome back, Sandy. Just wake her. I don't need to reach for the artifact. Yeah, just shake her.
I'm alive. How is this possible?
Who wakes anyone up like that just by like grabbing them and shaking them like that?
True. I remember the ship. I remember falling. No. First things first. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters. We need each other. And we both know what's at stake. One thing. Just before we go. It would lead the way.
Alright. Shadowheart part of the team. Oh. Okay.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
That and that. Supplies are always welcome. Ugh. Find our first waypoint. I don't even think it's possible to get through the door from this side.
More of those wretched things.
Yes. Huh. Did you technically just completely bypass them by climbing up here? I guess you can. And there's that little whooshy portal thing where we're gonna find Gale. I did just pick that. Alright. First combat sequence.
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance or this will be a short fight.
Or you can go and touch them. Go touch it. Keeping my distance. Pish posh.
Still at my feet.
Too close. Yeah, let's not waste another one. Just smack it. No, be a waste.
Where do I go from here? Blood comes easy these days.
You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
All right. First level up. All right. I think it's not a bad one to have. But I'll go for Hex. And I'm definitely going to go for Beast Speech. Because something no one tells you before playing this game is that Beast Speech is probably one of the most important things that you're going to need in this game. Armor of Shadow. Oh, ugh. What a waste. An agonizing blast. Yeah.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Amicus animalis.
All right. Continue with our journey. That is money, thank you. I'll take that and leave everything else. Nope. Right. Yeah, I'll get to that mind flayer.
Footprints. There may be even more that survived the crash.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Let's get Gale.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
A hand? Anyone? Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
Definitely does the trick for me. You know, I had Anthony tell me that I need to watch out for Gale because Gale is super horny. And it's like,
Gale of Waterdeep.
no, he
Apologies.
isn't.
Usually better at this. A bit shocked, but friend, it's a
Oh yeah, I don't want to
I
listen
know
to you speak.
Don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the North Lloyd as well, and I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. The insert, it's a process you don't have.
You seem to know enough.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon too. Most
Yep.
excellent.
You can join me.
But before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered, it's an act of foresight.
Oh my god, he's constant yabbering. Yabbering and jabbering. You know, it's actually kind of funny. Gale's one of those people that actually becomes probably one of the nicer, more bearable characters as you go further on in the story when he freaking calms down. And he's not trying to show off like a 12-year-old who's read too many dictionary words and trying to show how super smart they are. Look at all the words I know. Weirdly enough, I actually like it when abjunction is actually quite useful. And I am already going to get shield. That is shield is a very good spell to have. And what else? I don't use magic missile much. I mean, he's a wizard, so I can just learn any spell that I want after the fact. Burning Hands might actually be very useful. Yes, we'll have you have mage armor. I don't really care for grease. Go with shield. Shield is such a good spell to have. I use shield all the time in one of my other playthroughs. Gonna use sleep anytime soon? No. So we'll just go with burning hands. But I can change it out if I need to.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. If not over, then through.
Oh yeah.
You have my attention.
No time to rest.
Supplies, thank you. want... I wonder. I wonder if I can sequence break like this.
Path lies before me.
So I don't want to initiate the fight at the Emerald Grove. But first, let's go and kill a Mind Flayer.
Mind Flayer. And it's hurt.
That thing's bound to be dangerous, even...
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing you could... Compassion.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I shall be
You feel
furious.
hate. And you deserve to be... You should be whipped. It's possessed, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Gain some good
Your
rolls.
minds fuse, lusting for something that... But then it's grit. It needs sustenance to survive. And with your very body, you can provide.
I did actually, in one of my other playthroughs, I did actually go and lean in for a kiss. No, the thing just basically, like, murders you. That's all that happens. It just murders you. And then you have to, in any case, try to kill it. Oh, look at that, a nat 20.
The monster lies exhausted,
Yes, die. Give me that experience. Yum, 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 yum,
Death is
yum.
too good for it.
Alright. Now, how am I going to do this? How to go around? There's no way down this side that I can go. Should be a way. Okay. Jump over. Get the shovel.
I hear shouting up ahead.
We
No.
should check it out, but be careful.
Right. The problem is, if I go anywhere there... If I go anywhere close, I'm gonna start this, and I kinda wanna see if I can get around. Pretty sure there's a way. Pretty sure there's a way around. I want to do a bit of a sequence break and see if it works out. Oh yeah, I have to go. What an annoying bit of fire. Of course, going this way means I have to talk to Asteron, which I don't want to do. Yeah, I see you. Has to be. My first objective, trying to sequence break things.
Hello? Over here!
Shh. Let's go looting this area. There's no real need for rope, just weighs you down. No, that's water game. It's not a chasm. So apparently you can go into this water? Huh, okay. Interesting. Oh, I haven't actually been down here. Interesting.
Deep grooves in the mud around that rock.
Oh, great. I don't have the strength. Shadowheart, can you move it? Ooh.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
A hopper book. Ah.
How much farther can I go?
Interesting. How dare you? No, Estron, no one likes you and you smell. I swear.
Nothing interesting buried here. Nothing interesting buried here.
No. Disappointing. Okay, that way is the whole Lizelle thing.
You think it's dangerous?
Of course it's dangerous. One of them carved a
This way to the waypoint. What I would do for a Misty Step spell right now. Man. Oh, bollocks.
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
Okay. Let's try that again. Come on, there should be a way.
Another step forward.
Let me look at the map. Unfortunately, there's nothing this way. Doesn't matter if I try to sneak past because that will still activate the event trigger. Oh, come on, I could totally climb these rocks. Totally climbable. Man, they're really forcing me to do this. I really don't wanna. Yeah, that's just gonna trigger the same event trigger. And there's no way around this. There's no way around this. Oh well. That's boring. Come on, Gale. We have to go do the obligatory encounter. So we'll start it from here.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's
He's
no
burying
time.
around.
By the nine hells! Open the gate! Cannon! No!
I'm shocked that they thought that that would work.
Form a line!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
I mean, besides the corny one-liner, he's still one of the better characters. Oh, why did I get a close-up of that? Go give that goblin tracker a little touch. Just a little touch. How did you miss? You just have to touch him. Nah. Oh, that's gonna send me flying.
Scout! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards! For the
Hello, Fabled Phantom. It's been a while. How are you doing? You know, I don't know what I expected with that. Just get pushed. And of course that didn't work. Okay, can you actually now touch him? Congratulations, Shadowheart. You finally did something useful. Grease? Really? I can't use fire. Ugh, using a witch bolt on that target, totally pointless. And you missed.
I'll bleed every last one of you!
What's with these close-ups? The camera's all over the place.
Swords meet sorcery.
Okay, come on. Witch bolt. Good job. Nah. Girl's got that one.
Done.
Another odd close-up. I think we've killed a total of, like, 2 this entire fight. 3!
That was the last of them.
We killed 3 of
All
them.
you, more may follow. Open the gate. Damn.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Be careful, it's very greasy.
With haste.
Do a little bit of corpse raiding. And a pot lid for some reason. Alright. I don't want to go into the grove just yet.
What did you mean? These tracks. Squat. Bow-legged. Goblins, I'd say.
Go get the hopper stash.
The necklace matches the sigil in that cave. The Harpers were busy.
Right. I don't really want to touch that little spider nest. Okay, can't climb down here.
You seemed quite forward with your compliments earlier. We'd only just met.
Seize the day, I say. More now than ever.
Careful you don't pull a muscle in your haste.
Ugh, come on, Gale, don't sit there.
Time to waste.
Come on, jump down.
I'll take this way.
Let's get going. Best be
There
on
we
my
go.
way.
I'm just trying to avoid certain event triggers until I want to do them. I know there's an event trigger over there. Although I do want to get down here, but I want to see if there's another way I can get down. I mean, I've played this game several times before, so I'm just, like, exploring new ways to go about things. Should be able to go... Yeah, I should be able to go across this bridge fine. There's no events on this bridge as far as I can tell. Camp and supplies.
Dead goblins. Dead travelers.
Fun.
I wonder where they were going.
Well, they had thieves' tools, so that doesn't bode well for them. That. All right. Let's go get the best member of our team. Bit of a save here. Completely missed this guy in my first playthrough.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly. I told you to go.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
Jesus.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
Sorry to tell you, he's not gonna wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home. We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
Those robotic facial expressions.
No, I won't leave him. If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
What's a good boy? Oh my soul. Is there actually fishing in this game? Yeah, don't seem to be able to use it. Okay, just drop item then. Strange, games usually love adding fishing. Let's go down.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
All right.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
Do a quick little save here.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat.
That's rude.
It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse.
Oh, yeah. Except I know what happens to you. Although, I actually don't know how you're supposed to save her.
You're small, weak. Killing you would be a waste of time. You can go, but you make one wrong step and I'll rip you to shreds.
I don't know what sequence of events you have to go through. Well, anyway, let's ignore that owlbear for now and let's go deal with the stuff over here.
Seluna statue in a stinking cave. Hardly a place of
There's
honor.
magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
Okay, anything else? Alright. Let's hope I don't get myself killed. Yump.
What's that?
It's a piece of paper. You should pick it up. No, I said pick up.
Just an old prayer.
Pick up. Yeah, you can stay there.
My prayers are answered.
And here's where Shadowheart's going to have a little fit because she's a
You
weirdo.
should leave it, or even destroy it if possible. This rubbish is an offering to Seluna. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow.
Yes, be sensible, Shadowheart. I know it's hard. I know sensibility is not in your vocabulary.
Fine. Perhaps you can sell them for a couple of coins. It hurts. Worthless.
Yes, we get it. You're full of opinions. Alright. I think we can go around this village. Because I don't want to interact with that one yet. Because I want to get our 4th member of our team.
That's curious.
Hmm. Don't mind me, I'm just going around. Sure, there's a way around the village. Well, it looks like it. It looks like you can jump over this river. Yeah, let's do that. Please, one of you don't end up dying. Are you serious?
Wits and blades
Oh, I
always
have to
sharp.
handle them all manually.
I must keep going.
I applaud your taste.
Hey.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Come on now. Alright, and she should be over this way? Yeah! The best character.
Me? Never been better. Oh, fuck me. It's you, from the Nautiloid. Please tell me I found you before those so-called Paladins of Tyr did. Now that's a story, and I'll tell it to you, but truth be told, we shouldn't stay here too long. See, these Paladins have...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that? Fuck's sake. Mountains as far as the eye can see. Guess that explains the voices. From that peek I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted.
That's not a shock.
No joy.
She is legitimately the best character in this game.
Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards?
Sounds like fun.
A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as Paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down? Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. After we've mopped them up, we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
No.
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety. Should the need arise.
Ooh. I actually haven't had that,
I'd hug you.
I haven't had that
scorch
kind of
your skin off.
interaction.
Suppose you've any clue where we are in relation to water?
From this distance between Elturel.
I've already got Beast Speak, so... Yeah, let's go with Berserker. That seems like a very her thing.
Looking ahead.
Speaking of which, seriously?
No one's stopped me yet.
Well, only level 3 of this group. Great. So now we have our little entourage here.
Should mind my step.
Okay. Let's see. Might be out of our depth to try and do this particular one. I think the person in here is a level 4 and we're just little level 2s. But who knows, maybe get the drop on them.
Pajama. Halfling essence.
Her to be in the front.
What's next, I wonder?
Off I go.
Over here, Shadowheart. And Gale.
Onward.
You take up the rear. Okay.
Let's not get caught off guard.
We won't be. Supplies!
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in kind.
Down the hatch.
Oh no! She's dead! Okay, you protect the door.
Victory is assured.
What's this?
Another fight. Let's go.
Can't give up. Heading there.
Ow, that was a lot of damage.
Imperial duty.
close that door. Damn.
Mistra real.
Oh, what's with these misses?
Can't even catch my breath.
If I try to get away. Oh well. Hope for the best. Oh, come on! You have to open the door if you want to attack.
Too much to bear.
Deal with you just now. Come on. Yes.
Unleash me. I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Really? Only 25%? Yeah, it was the 25% that mattered. Alright. Gale, go help her up. Wait. You have a potion. What's your plan?
Got it.
Death is but a word away.
What's the plan?
Oh my soul, pick a lane.
I'm ready.
Never a dull moment. A tale for the ages.
Need to act fast.
I don't fancy their chances.
Time to push my luck again.
Interesting.
Need to learn the hard way.
Fuck them. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash. Not big enough.
Okay, she's gonna go run around and hurt everything. We have barely any health, so we're going to stay out of her way while she goes on a rampage.
It's been a long day. Better stop to rest soon.
Sounds like she's having fun in there.
That ought to do it.
Oi, don't bring your hotness over here. Just waiting for her running hot condition to go down. We're all kind of low health and a single fire could probably take us down.
Oh, a little respite does wonders.
And... okay, now you're calmed down.
Felt good letting off a little steam after facing off with those Ignots. Granted, the fire lasted a little longer than it should. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down. Wild, right? And believe it or not, I'm one of Zariel's least mutilated pets. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him. Thanking you. A tune-up would give this rust box of mine a new lease of life.
Alright. Let us go and loot then. You know, last time I was trying to figure out what the hell that sound was. It's literally this coin. My head's popping out of the top of the building. Oh my god. Can I look down please? There we go. Thank you.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target. Nah, it'll be fine. Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens.
Jeez.
Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Alright. Let us continue the looting. Speaking of which, so close to another level. Ooh, supply pack. That a recipe? No. Okay, I know there's not much here. So... get the waypoint over here.
Bodies everywhere. Accident? Or sabotage?
Yeah, we'll come back to this. Actually go to the grove. Let me in. Alright. These guys are gonna have a little kerfuffle.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be like
Only 2 people died.
If you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foulbloods ain't known for courage.
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
Forgive me, brother. I forgot myself. We have people to protect. Let us work towards that.
Worried about your precious hides? The both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless.
The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be on their way.
They're not.
I'm more worried about this parasite than a few goblins. We need a healer.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor. Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. for more time to prepare, if nothing else.
I think you should. Yes. No harm in trying the diplomatic route.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense before more lives are lost.
All right. Now, something you'll see.
I care about our lives, our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Because I got Kalek first before talking to Will, he's not here. Usually he's here and you meet him here, so now he's going to pop up at the camp randomly.
I swear that ox's gaze is following me.
Hello, dodgy cow.
You're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Yeah. You're sus cow.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
No, you are incapable. I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods. Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this. Move. Move along.
Funny.
I mean, move.
Alright, let me go save a child.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
She's rude.
Let me through, Ragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
What do you mean, roll?
Calm, Magrin. Give him a chance. You, step back. Go join the other tieflings. Keep back. Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh. I understand. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
I wish I could understand you.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize that you could meet Volo over here.
You there! Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
My, a scholar after my own heart. spent much time among goblins? Uh-huh. I've always preferred experience to the second-hand accounts of lesser men. But to each their own. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? The truth, my friend. Not a jot more or less. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use. Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket.
Yeah, we'll see how well that goes.
Until we meet again.
Let's hope not.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard?
Okay, let's go save a child. Hopefully that will be enough experience to level me up.
Have you lost your senses, Koga?
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Koga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil, and I will cast out the rest. Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Koga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Ooh, I failed. Now let's try a roll again. But 18?
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Koga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Oh no. I hate wolves.
I didn't realize you were frightened of wolves, Shadowheart.
Everyone's frightened of something. My fear's hardly irrational when you see the fangs on those things.
Oh, but they're so adorable.
She's a child. A devil child. One...
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions? Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
Oh, I mean, she was guilty, but still a child.
I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone. Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
I actually never had that dialogue with her until now. That's the first time I've had that dialogue with her. Okay.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster?
Yes.
Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
These people.
You will do more than speak.
How dare you?
This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Oh, let me guess, you're hankering for a magical item.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you.
We've known each other for like 1 day.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul. Except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. Oh, staffs, tomes, cowls. The form doesn't matter, so long as it's brimming with weave. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved.
He makes it sound... Oh, shush. He makes it sound like it's something you're gonna have to, like, end up throwing magical item after magical item at him, but he only ever asks 3 times.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader. Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin called, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad. Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
We've shown them
Come,
once.
Silver.
We
Stay
take
close.
Grove law seriously. By letting that child escape without consequence. We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
Alright. Let's go talk to
It did a number on you, didn't
Nettie.
it? Does that... I see you.
Yes, yes.
Just give me a moment.
This medic.
There. It's up now. What was it you needed? I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole.
No. I have a frickin' swarm of frogs growing in my head.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. We need to be quick. This way.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start.
Oh no, it's a little stick.
It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I'd like to keep an eye on things, thanks.
All right. Let's see what we can do. It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself.
You think you were going to kill me with that little prick? You're going to need a bigger prick than that.
Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Master Halsin and I were tracking them because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there, but you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow. Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin
Actually,
heard the
still don't
adventurers
know.
were
I'm not
heading
that far
way,
in the game
he
yet.
saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. The thing is, I've sent birds to find him. You, if you can find Halsin and get him out of there.
Yes, I'll find him.
Good luck out there. Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern clothing. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Better a quick draft than ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
Still not leveled.
Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
Alas, I've never learned to converse with your kind.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Ooh, there we go.
Girls, it's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
Level 3, here we go. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I want Misty Step. I did Pack of Blade last time, which kind of sucked. Now let's go with Pack of Tome. All right. Not a bad one to have. Yeah, this is fine. Darkness. And See Invisible. See Invisible is actually quite useful. But is it useful now? Could be.
We have to look after ourselves. That's what Mole says.
That girl.
Alright, let's go talk to Damien. Or Damon.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please. I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know what you're looking for. I can show you where I'd look. Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up.
Does he actually have anything I'd want? Of course, I don't have much money at the moment, so we'll wait from that front.
Damn druids. Who uses wooden tools?
There's also another little encounter over here.
I think that's everything. You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You're gonna kill him too?
You! Move! You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Not really.
If you believe anything the beast tells you, you're an idiot.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
Gross. What do you want now, Gale?
Not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal. Of course,
That sounds
an
like a
establishment
terrible
like
name
that
for a
invites
tavern.
all sorts of outlandish entertainments. An inn in Waterdeep. Oh, never a dull moment there. Adventurers come from all over Faerun to try their luck down the well. Leads into the Undermountain, you see, full of death, danger, and vast amounts of treasure. Hard to resist. Oh, a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard fare. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, out came the crossbow, and a hush fell over the entire room. I stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well again. In a place like the Yawning Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks. Mind you, all I did was call for ale, but you went and stood in front of that crossbow. Ah, drink to that.
Jesus. I feel like the approval rating of my cohorts is already skyrocketing at this rate.
One with the weave.
Let's take a look. Nah, relationship is fair, neutral,
There is work to do.
and fair. Okay.
Still breathing, despite everything. Swift as my feet can carry me.
All right. I wonder where to next. Oh yeah, we have to talk to this guy.
I heard what happened. Thank you. for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we
Yeah,
could
these
risk
druids are
violence
crazy.
here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there.
That won't be for
We need
long.
an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army.
No, but I am a sneaky
There
bitch.
may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task.
You know, I'm busy sitting here, busy melting in my chair, and I'm kind of wondering, it's like, man, I haven't looked at the temperature in a while. It's 33 degrees in here. Yep. I'm gonna be a puddle by the end of this stream.
Everyone
go
in this
kill them.
camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes.
Can't wait to get back to the gate.
Don't make me urge you, boy.
Painful enough.
Strangers over us.
Not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No?
Ugh, let me get involved in this kerfuffle.
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
You think that person can
Or yell
use
louder.
spells?
Fine too.
Oh, failure. Just. What a waste of inspiration.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
No, you're not.
Zurgen. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throat slit by Goblin Blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Roland, you're a useless wizard. I've seen you in action. You suck. Oh, yes. That's probably a good idea. Let us head over to the church, because there's actually... Because it's kind of funny. I went so fast through my previous playthrough. Like, I didn't actually see the whole, like, scene where you actually get introduced to Withers. Like, Withers just appears at the camp. Like, out of nowhere. And I was just like, okay. But no, there's actually a whole scene and everything where you actually meet Withers for the first time. Hello.
You're both twice as tall as me, but have half the bloody backbone.
But we don't know what that thing even is. And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop!
Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, in that case...
Why does Karlach
no
disapprove
point in
of
getting
that?
killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Oh, probably because I wasn't being confrontational.
You're more cunning than you look. I thought we had a fight on our hands.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
I need you to shoot this thing. There we go. All right. First time I went down this hole, I was shocked by the ambush. Now I'm not.
Light on my feet.
Now I know what to expect. What's up? You shouldn't have done that.
Knees high.
Stay there. This is why I love this spell. Gale.
It shall be done.
Boom.
Got to concentrate.
You seem to be on fire. Oh no. Apparently I was lied to. Fire doesn't put out fire, apparently.
Lance board is set.
Shields.
Hey, someone's in here.
They're lying to you. No one's in here. I'll just drink a potion and just wait. Gale, do you mind? I don't want to run around on the fire floor. Thank you.
Let's finish this. On the move.
Well, so much for peace. Light on my feet. Die.
Is my... Hello? Did something crash? No, apparently it's still working. Hello, friend. Yeah, you dash. It totally will make a difference.
Gone with the weave. Never a dull moment. On my way.
dull.
The dice roll in my favor.
Nice. Yeah, well, we can use a jump. Man, she's got mad hops. And that will get me close enough to slice and dice.
Got to move.
I speak, they burn. Another fight. Let's go. Can't slow down.
Come on. Between the three of us, one of us needs to kill it. There we go. Nice. Easy peasy. No, I want none of that. Man, if only I knew when I first came through here. What an easy encounter. Oh, right. I just remembered there's traps in this place, which is going to make this whole situation super awkward. No, that's not what I wanted to push. That. Alright. You have the key. Thank you. Supply pack. Very nice. There's not really much here that's worth looting. I think there might be magic scrolls in here. Oh.
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
What's that? What was that?
Not exactly a sound that makes you think, I opened up a secret door somewhere. Although the door wasn't that secret. Okay.
This place wasn't built for the living.
I don't know, it's got a lot of creature comforts that looks like living people could do things. All right. Now to be careful. Stand on this side. Yeah, I know. Can you at least...
Best avoid that trap.
Nice. Okay. Get the key. Sure, why not? And
No time for Danny.
avoid the traps.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting
Feels a little
times.
bit cheaty when you know where all the traps are.
Breathe deep and move. Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
Forbidden knowledge, without a doubt.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Strength. Yeah, I have none of that. That would be a better roll. 23, nice.
As the lock opens, a loose page comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what? Gods.
Nat
These
20.
are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. The last three names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scroll as to be unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
Okay, before we get into the next confrontation...
Charmed, I'm sure.
That, and do a short rest. That gives me back my...
Need to find a way forward.
Okay.
That's Jurgle, scribe of the dead. I didn't think anyone still worshipped him.
Alright. Time to push the button.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
Put him up.
Well...
Heading out.
What fools these mortals be. Good move.
Hey.
Can't even catch my breath. With haste.
Can't get close enough. Alright. One of them is going to cast silence. There we go. Well, there goes your silence spell.
Fuck yes.
Ooh, can I pick you up? I can pick him up. Let's throw him at that twat.
Incoming.
It's skeleton bowling.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Closer. Yeah.
Time to push my luck again. Best be on my way.
Aw. That's no fun. Yeah. Nice.
Moving. Let's cut your fire, baby.
You mean can't reach destination? Slicey, slicey.
Creator, destroyer.
Oh no, you're silenced. Do you have the range? No, you do not. Oh well.
No choice but to keep going. One day I'll catch a break.
Alright, one to go.
On I go.
I got this. Moving.
I didn't want to surrender their valuables, even after death.
Let's get what we want and get out.
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
Alright, let's go say hello to Withers. Last time it was just an empty sarcophagus. This time, we'll actually have someone in there.
One sarcophagus.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
Man, you miss so much if you try to rush through this game. Hello, you grumpy old geezer.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
Well, that's not really calculable, but anyway.
An arbiter of certain matters. But that is not important now. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again, What is the worth of a single mortal life?
What? In my experience, that depends on what the mortal looks like. Oh, I guess that's supposed to be a race thing.
And thus, balance is achieved. If all are at war, none can win. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal your stuff now. All right. Ugh, these corpses don't really have anything of value that I want. So we can just as well leave. And all the other ways out of this crypt is just more different ways out of it. There's like nothing interesting beyond this. Jeez. Now sitting at 34 degrees in here. Am I being pinged? Who dare pings me while I'm streaming? What? Oh. Nah, nothing important. All right. So now that we have met Withers, here is Lae'zel, there is Asteron. You know what? I think this is probably a good time to call it for a stream. Not going to lie, I am melting in my chair here, and I'm still very much sick. And the main reason why I'm not constantly talking all the time is because, like, my throat is still kind of not doing great. But I hope the stream was entertaining nonetheless for you guys. So yeah, we're back into Baldur's Gate 3. And now that I'm not running around like a headless chicken and I actually know what to go to and where to go and how to go, we can actually experience everything that's in the game. So, oh yeah, no, for real. I feel you on that one. But anyway, we will continue this playthrough at a later date. So until then, I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. I am going to turn on my aircon because I am dying of the heat. Oh, bye everyone. Have a great weekend.